Today is Tuesday, and we are still in the series of word creation. Actually, Tuesdays are for word creation. It's a word creation day. The day that we train our people, we talk about word creation. And today, the topic is why the rich get richer. I'm sure you can't wait to hear it. Why the rich get richer. Okay. Why? Some will be asking. Now, when we're talking about the rich getting richer, it also implies the flip side is that the poor also gets poorer. So why the rich is getting richer, the poor is also getting poorer. And there will be no rich if there's no poor. Right? For you to say somebody is rich, that means someone else is poor. And another term that we use for this is Matthew effect. Some people call it Matthew effect, others call it accumulative advantage. And this concept actually that Matthew effect came from verse 29 of chapter 25 of the gospel according to St. Matthew. In the Bible, it's a parable that Jesus said, and Matthew recorded it. That parable, Jesus said that a certain man was going on a far journey and decided to give his servants, called 3 of his servants and gave them talents. One, he gave 5. The second, he gave 2. And the third, he gave 1. And told them he was going on a long journey and that he would be back, And he did not even tell them what to do with that talent. But when he came back, he now asked them what happened. The one that he gave 5 said, "Oh, master, the 5 that you gave to me, I traded with it, I invested it, I did some businesses, and now it's 10. I got." That means that the 5 you gave me, plus this additional 5, made it 10. And the master said, "Well done." And the second one that he gave 2, that one said, "Oh, master, you gave me 2. I've doubled it. It's now 4. This was the 2 you gave to me. This is the 2 I got additional, making it 4. And master said, "Well done." And the third person that he gave 1, that one said, "Master, I know you very well. You are the way you are, the way you do sometimes. I just decided to keep your money, jeje and jeje. I don't want wahala. So that you day your day, I day my day." So this is the one that you gave to me. And the master said, "You wicked person," And the master took the one away from him and gave it to the person that had 10. Now, I don't have answer to that. It's in the Bible. Maybe when we get to heaven, we ask God why he decided to take the one from the person that had 1 and gave it to the person that had 10. Not even to the person that had 4 to make it 5. He gave it to the one that had 10. Now, the question is now answered. The rich must always get what? Richer. It's spiritual. And when it comes to money and riches, I'm trying to find the best way to approach it. Money is spiritual. It's a spirit, and that is the reason why you may just be passing. All other things, pieces of paper, trash, and all that, they're on the road. You may not even, it won't attract your attention. It won't draw your attention. But let there be $1 there, or a note, a bill. Even if it's far, your attention will go to it. Okay, because it has a way of attracting attention. And money will naturally go to those who speak well of money. It's a natural phenomenon. People, if you are the type that don't like money, if you are the type that hate money, money will run away from you. You look at it this way. You always go to those who appreciate you. You go to those who know how to get the best out of you. Money will naturally gravitate to those who know how to use it. If you not learn anything from this, just pick this particular statement, that money will naturally gravitate to those that know how to use it. Okay. And talking about this Matthew effect, I want us to be practical, in practical terms. I want to look at education. Okay, students who perform very well, who are bright, are those ones that always receive scholarship. Now, a child is bright, perform excellently well. Who do you think, who are the children, those students that are very bright? Do you think they are children of the less privileged? Chances are no. Because the children of the less privileged will first of all go and hog water, or go to the farm, or go to the market. They won't even have time to read or study. But the children of the rich, they will organize private lessons for them. They will travel. They have access to a lot of, and yet those are the ones that will be giving scholarship. Now you are in the class. Teacher will just come into class and say 9 times 7. Those that knows it will raise their hand. You that don't even know it, you not raise your hand though. You just wanted the teacher to know that you don't know it. Teacher, respect yourself. I'm respecting myself. I don't know it. Guess who the teacher will point?
The teacher will not come and call you that you did not raise your hand.
And you issue that the teacher will point at.
The people raising hands,
the people that raise that, they will not call them, thereby sparing them of the rod. And chances are that those that even, some of those people that raise up, they don't even know it. And he's safe because the teacher will not point at the person. Now you can see that those that have will always have more. Even in social media, some content creators that are well known, they may just go out there, they are brushing their mouth, it will trend. Millions of views. Now you will come up day and night, you are creating content. When you finish, only you and your friend, two views.
I know why you like this.
Yes, only 2 views. Others will just come out, they will show their baby or show where they are traveling, or just like it will trend.
You'll even see somebody just sitting down and eating. Without saying anything. 7,000 views.
7 million views.
7 million.
And yet you will do your own, So the rich will always get richer. And in football, the same thing. You will see a club or a team that maybe in a competitive match, they are not playing well. But maybe by error or by chance, they just score 1 goal. Everybody will be supporting them. Their confidence will be boosted, win people's sympathy and all that. Those that have keep getting more. In social networking, the same thing. You see some popular individuals, when they come out and just show somebody like Tony Elumelu will just come, show his picture 20 years ago, another picture today, and we see 4 million views. And you show your own. In fact, people will even be telling you to even remove it.
If he even does something like birthday, you'll see people struggling to write checks for him.
Yes.
But the person that does not have 5K, nobody would even look at you.
Thank you for that.
Really, I'm telling you. It's amazing.
Very, very. That's the way it is, because money will naturally go to those that know how to use it. Those that have, they know how to use it, and money will go there. Okay, look at Chivido 2024. He's so comfortable. He's somebody that dashes out cars, and people also struggle to give him something during his wedding, which is very good. Okay. Now, for you to have this money, there are some principles that you must have to comply with. And I term it here, key principles of achieving and maintaining wealth. Principles of achieving. Because first you have to achieve it, and you now have to maintain it. Because if you achieve it and you don't maintain it, it will come from this way and go from this other way. So one thing is to attract the money or to achieve it. Another thing is to maintain it, because when you maintain it, you are retaining it. It's just like if you have a new phone or a brand new car. One thing, yes, you have gotten a car, but you have to maintain that car for you to get the best out of it. If you don't maintain it, the car will knock engine or it will stop working. So you have to achieve it and you have to maintain it. And I will be taking us through some of the principles that will help you in attracting or getting this wealth and also maintaining it. And let me quickly mention here that there are differences. You can have money and not be rich.
Exactly.
You can be rich and not wealthy. You can be wealthy and not healthy. Some people will say, Pastor, what are you talking about? I may not be able to explain it today, but just have it at the back of your mind. Just have it at the back of your mind. I'm sure in some of the subsequent programs we'll be able to explain it further. But just know that you can have money and not be rich. You can be rich and not be wealthy. And you can be wealthy and not healthy. Okay. So talking about the principles, the first one I have here is financial education. We've talked about this where we talked about financial literacy. You need to have basic understanding. You cannot be talking about riches if you don't know about finance. When we are talking about riches, you are talking basically about the principles surrounding finance. And when you are talking about finance, you should know financial concepts. Okay, you should know about budgeting, where you have to budget and what you have to get and what you have to spend on. You need to have knowledge of savings. You need to have knowledge of investing, and you need to have knowledge of debt management. In this, because of our trainings on this family trend, we talked about savings, we talked about budgeting, we talked about investing, we talked about debt management. Okay, what you do if you are owing a bank or owing someone and you defaulted or you know that you'll not be able to pay. We talked about it. You may visit some of our posts and then update yourself with that. But one of the key principles of getting money or being rich or being wealthy is to be financially literate. Financial education. You don't need to be a chartered accountant. You don't need to be a professional accountant. You don't need to work in a bank to be financially literate. So educate yourself, and some of that is what we are doing. Some of the training that you require is what we give here on Family Trend. The next one is saving and investing. I hope I'm not too fast.
No, you're not.
Please, if you are following, just give me 5 in the chat box. If I'm communicating, please just put 5 there in the chat box. Okay, Priscilla, thank you very much. Great. Okay. The next thing that you need to know is saving and investing. We have said it many times. And I remember cracking a joke one time, telling Pastor Efoma that now money when get chance, now they go bank. You see, you need to save. And some people will say, well, I don't have the money. If I don't have the money, well, the money is not even enough. And I remember saying here that the money, if you have the mindset to save, you will save, no matter the amount you are paid, no matter the income you receive. If you don't have that saving and investing ability, if you don't have that mindset to invest or to save, even if you are paid billions of naira, you will still squander it, you will not be able to save. So it is important that you have that culture, cultivate the culture of saving, no matter how small, and also investing. So I have it here, I say consistently saving a portion of your income and investing it wisely can lead to wealth accumulation over time. Very correct, very true. Consistent saving. If you save consistently, it's not that you save today, then you skip tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and you say, no, it has to be, you have to do it meticulously. Okay, be intentional about it. Save consistently. And some people will tell me, okay, I don't have the money, the salary is not enough. If your organization comes tomorrow and say, look, we are cutting your salary by 30%, and if you are not ready to accept it, you resign. Many people will say not resign, they will accept that reduction. So why don't you, in your head, assume that your organization has cut your salary by 30%, so that you are just to spending or living on the 70%, so that you save the 30%. If you do that consistently, give yourself some time, you will find out that you're on the path of wealth. You're on the path of prosperity. The other thing that I have here is budgeting and spending wisely. It's not just budgeting, neither is it spending, but that adjective there, wisely. Wisely. You need to budget and you need to spend wisely. Creating and sticking to a budget to ensure that you live within your means. There are some people that don't live within their means. They keep borrowing and borrow. Nothing wrong with borrowing, especially if you are borrowing or if you borrow to create wealth. But when you borrow for, just to be doing or be extravagant or for something that is not going to give you money, then everything is wrong with that. Okay, so you should spend them wisely. Another one is long-term planning. We are talking about long-term planning. You are not just talking about tomorrow. You are not talking about next month. You are talking about 5 years. You are talking about retirement. There are some people that are working, or some of you may even know them. When they were working in paid employment or in active service, they were so, in fact, you hear their names, you know them, you see them, big cars, big houses. Some of them retired, and you see them today, they are looking for where to hide. Why? They did not plan properly. No long-term planning. And some people always wait and say, okay, when I'm 60 years, that's when I will start planning towards retirement. So we say when I'm 70. So no, start planning from today. Start having that long-term plan towards your financial freedom from today. So we say, okay, I will do that when I have 1 million. So no, from where you are right now, start saving, start having long-term plan for your financial freedom. The other one I want to talk about is multiple income streams. There is no rich man that depends on single source of income. Not one. Tell me any rich man and I will tell you these various sources of income or streams of income that they have. So for you to be in that way, for you to be in that circle, you need to have multiple streams of income. And we talked about, in one of our lectures here, we talked about multiple streams of income. We talked about side hustle, we talked about gig economy, with several, and so many things that you can do that can get you income, that can fetch you money. So developing multiple streams of income, such as side businesses, investment, rental properties, will increase your improve your financial security and growth potentials. And that is what those rich men do. And that's what makes them keep getting richer. And you can do it. I don't know if you know of any rich man that has 2 heads or 4 hands. No. They have 2 hands like you. They have 1 head like you. Some of you are even better off than them. What happened? They took charge. They were prepared, and opportunities arose, and they took advantage of it. Now we are preparing you, and the opportunity will come your way. What we are doing is to prepare you so that when that opportunity comes, you take advantage of it, and you will just do what? Blow. In Nigerian language. Then the next one is, I hope I'm waiting time.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. The next one is continuous learning and adaptation. You see, when it comes to learning, and I just said it, you need to learn. Some people are lazy. There was a saying which I don't agree with, but I know that people say that if you want to keep something away from a black man, put it in a book and give the person the book. You won't read it. I don't totally agree with that. But you see, the import of that statement is that you need to keep learning. You need to read. You need to prepare yourself. There are people that say, oh, even the certificate I have, what has it fetched me? I've been looking for a job. And some don't even want to read. No, you have to keep reading. Some of the people, Tony Elumelu, when he tells you about himself, or Dangote, or these people, influential people, or very wealthy people, when they tell you how they start, they don't just come like that. They were prepared. And when the opportunity came, they tapped into it. And since then, they've not looked back. And they are still tapping into it. Right now, they are still tapping into it. And they are moving, they are increasing. So continuous learning and adaptation is one of the principles for achieving and maintaining wealth. The other one is networking and relationships. Who are those that you can call? Who are those you associate with? Who are those you network with?
Your contacts and connections.
Who are those contacts and connections that you can easily call? Where are they?
You have access to.
Those that you have access to. You'll find out that the rich always interact with themselves.
And more opportunities are coming up, open doors, because there is always something that they will bring to the table that their fellow rich people can benefit from. It's either a business idea or a contract or something.
So it's very, very important that you network. And look, the key to it is that if you ever have opportunity of meeting someone new, someone you don't know before, try and connect with that person, because you don't know the reason God brought you to that person. God brought the person your way. Some people will just, maybe you are even traveling, somebody next to you, sitting next to you, either in the bus or in the plane, you just form busy. You're either playing with your phone or you're carrying a book that you are reading. You don't even care. You don't even ask the person or introduce yourself to the person. And maybe, just maybe, that may be one of your destiny lifters.
Pastor, there's something I want to chip in here.
Yes.
When rich people meet people, they don't go begging for moolah. When they meet, when they have the opportunity to meet people, they are thinking of maybe vacancies, work vacancies, or something. But when those ones that really don't have meet you, the only thing they are thinking of urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 5K, urgent 20K. Let me tell you, you will become wealthy when you graduate from instant gratification. Because so many people have had the opportunities of meeting people that can be their destiny helpers or destiny lifters, but they are just thinking of immediate money. Make it just find you 10K, make it just find you 50K. Meanwhile, these are people that you can sit down and think of what you can request for, and you just blow.
There are some people that they even have opportunity of meeting the president of their country. What they may not be thinking will not be contract or job.
No, if they even think of contract, it's even good.
Some will be looking for money.
They'll be thinking of transport fare.
Meanwhile, that opportunity can open many more opportunities. You can imagine if you have opportunity of meeting your president, and you now let the president know that, President, I can help you achieve this, achieve that.
You took it from my mouth. Exactly, because when you bring value, then everything else will align.
Yes.
You can tell him, oh, you know how to reconcile taxes. He can assign you to tax office. He can do this and he can do that. And you have a lifetime opportunity. But most people do not think about that. They don't think about the value they will bring. They're thinking of what they will just get
the envelope,
and take the envelope and they will take off.
And if it doesn't give them the brown envelope, they will be so angry.
And
they give you the brown envelope, you will finish it.
You will finish it.
And that will be the end. You may not even have opportunity of meeting the president again. Okay. The next one is mindset and attitude. Rich people always have the right mindset and the right attitude.
Yeah.
And with that right mindset and right attitude, riches will keep coming. Money will keep coming. Good. See, anyone that is poor, that person is not poor because he does not have money. He does not have money because he's poor. Before money refused to come, you're already poor. I don't know if the point I'm trying to communicate is that if from the mind, when you have the wrong mindset, poverty is already, in fact, the person is wearing coat, poverty coat.
Because you may not even have anything in your bank account, but you are wealthy. You are wealthy because your mindset is wealthy.
Yes. So you have to, and you remember when we started these early days of these trainings, we talked about mindset, okay? Having a positive mindset. Now, the next one, another attribute of key principles of achieving and maintaining wealth is risk management. These rich people, they are very good at risk management. There are some things that they will not go into. There are some they will go into. They will calculate the risk. The one that is, and one thing you should know, and which I have said in time past, the higher the risk, the higher the returns. The more any particular project, if there's so much risk in it, you are going to make so much money from it. Now, these rich people, they calculated risk. They will calculate it, know the one that they can go into, know the one that they cannot go into. The one that they want to go into, if the risk is so high, they will insure it. So that if anything happens, insurance company will pay them. So you need to be wise. You need to be good at risk management. If you are not good at risk management, get other people who are good in risk management to advise you. Because there are sometimes, I don't remember a friend told me that he bought a particular share, stock. And immediately after buying the stock, the share price just started going down and he lost so much money. Unknown to him, he didn't know much about shares. Somebody just told him, oh, the shares of so company will go up. It's better to buy now. Not knowing that some of their expecting friends, they have some that they want to offload. Mm-hmm. And he just bought. And immediately after that, it started going down. Now you need to, why we are saying all this is that for things that you are not knowledgeable about, please look for those who are knowledgeable in that field. Let them counsel you, let them advise you. So understanding and managing risk associated with investment and business ventures is very important. You have to understand. If you don't understand, please meet those that are good in that. I also talked about insurance. You can insure some risk. Okay. Then the other one is generosity and giving back. I think sometime yesterday or thereabout, we talked about that here. There are some people that all they do is just give me. Look, money don't go to such people that always receive.
And even people that you keep collecting from will start avoiding you.
They will start avoiding
when they see your call, they will not want to pick.
And some that are giving you because they know that it is more blessed to give.
Not necessarily because they blessing,
have, not because they have
plenty,
not because they have so much, but they know that once they give, they receive more. And that is what the Bible says. It says, when you give, it says give.
And it
shall be given unto you.
Good measure. Press down. Shaking together, running over.
Shall men give unto you. What will prompt people to give unto you? Because it's only when you give. And that is one of the principles here. Generosity and giving back. Give back to the society. Giving does not necessarily mean giving money. And we have said it many times here. That talent that you have, you can give. We are here, Pastor Efoma and I, every day we are here, giving. Okay? Giving what we have.
Our time,
giving knowledge,
our
giving our
energy,
time,
our
giving our
resources.
energy. It's not because we are free, you know. We can tell you that for some months now, we hardly sleep, get up to 3 to 4 hours sleep. But we are happy because we are giving of our resources, we are giving of our time.
Yeah.
You know. So give. It may just be to go and wash your neighbor's car. You may just go and do gardening for your neighbor.
Volunteer work in the
Even in
community.
the church, in the community, in school. Just give. And people will not hate you for doing that. Okay. Then another principle is which Pastor Efoma talked about, access to opportunities. You know, very wealthy people, they have access to opportunities because they interact within themselves or they interact among themselves. You know, where the poor people are, you always see argument, quarrel. Okay, Ronaldo should have scored that ball. He didn't score it. President should have. I don't even know why the president is doing that.
They talk about other people.
They talk about other people and not
but
themselves.
Rich people talk about ideas and opportunities.
I just remember something. Before GSM came to Nigeria, I was working in a bank, and the chairman of the bank saw me, okay, and we got talking. We were on a Friday like this. We hold thank God it's Friday, just for about 20, 30 minutes. Where everyone sit and interact. I was quite junior then in the banking industry, and we sat close. And I just asked him, sir, you almost didn't come for this occasion. And so could you understand? There's a meeting that I had to attend that will benefit you and every other person in Nigeria.
All right.
It didn't make sense to me. I said, if he had stopped at me, I would have been thinking maybe, okay, it's the bank. But he said everybody in Nigeria. It was a year or so more after that I knew he was talking about GSM. And he keyed into it powerfully. He keyed into it. So the GSM, the rich people, have started discussing about GSM, floating a company to tap into that opportunity before many others knew about it. So those that knew subsequently had to buy shares from those that already bought. So when you are rich, it has a way of giving you access to opportunities. Another thing is economies of scale. When we are talking about economies of scale, we are talking about, when you have it in good measure, you have advantage because of the volume and quantity that you produce. Remember when Airpeace started to go to London, okay? What did he do? He said to bring down the price. The other airlines said to bring down their own price, even below that of Airpeace. Why? They had the muscle. They wanted to squeeze him out. Okay, so that's another thing that rich people that they do. They take advantage of the economies of scale because they have the muscle. They can come in form of efficiency. Okay, they can come in by way of price war, by reducing their price. Some they may improve the quality of the product and push it out. And the smaller companies or those who are not well-to-do may not be able to cope with that the quality.
They may even have other incentives.
They also have other incentives. Like buy one, get two free. Okay. Then another thing is tax policies. So many things to say. Okay. Tax policies and the loopholes. How many, all these rich men you see, how many of them do you know that pays tax? I'm not saying that they don't pay tax, but many a times, if you check the tax that you pay, in terms of percentage, that's the tax you pay and the income as a percentage, you find out that the rich people pay less percentage. In terms of value, they may pay more because they earn more. But in terms of percentage, you are paying more. So one of the ways that they keep getting richer is because they pay less tax they pay less tax than you. And for you to now pay less tax like them, you have to key into all these principles that we've been talking about. Another way that these rich people get richer is by way of inheritance. They don't, you see that their circle, they don't allow the wealth to filter out. And that is why you will see them, maybe they do tire, they have a factory that produces tire. You will see them, they will do what we call backward integration. They will go and plant rubber plantation so that they get the rubber, use it to produce the tire, and now sell it. Instead of getting another company to do the plantation, rubber plantation, they will do it so that the money will keep circulating within the family. So this is another thing you can do. That business that you are into, think how you can, corner all aspects of that business. We call it value chain. Look at the value chain. All the things that are connected in that business. See how you can go into those businesses. How you can corner all of them. So that once the money leaves from this company A, which you own, it goes to company B, which you also own. It goes to company C, which you also own. All within the same circle. I'm just thinking of, there are some people that will tell you, okay, they will not buy, I'm just thinking of a product produced by a company. Let's say a company produces one particular detergent. They will say, oh, I don't like this B detergent. I want to go and get C detergent. Meanwhile, the C detergent is also produced or manufactured by the same company that manufactured the B detergent. I don't know if you are getting the point. Sometimes even the toothpaste that you use, you may say, okay, I don't like this particular brand. You go for another brand. That brand, what change is just color. Both of them are manufactured by the same company. So that's the point I'm trying to make here. Some companies, some families that inherited such wealth, they always do what we call either backward integration or forward integration, value chain, where they can tie all the businesses or produce a variant of a particular brand, so that if you say you don't like this brand, you are going for this other one, you don't know that you are also sending your money to the same source. And the other one is market dynamics. In certain systems, market dynamics can favor those who already possess capital. Now, who are those that possess capital? Those ones that are wealthy, the ones that are rich, and the ones that possess the capital to tap into business when the opportunity comes. So these are the key principles. And this is why the rich keep getting richer, maintaining their wealth so that they don't become poor. And that takes us to the concluding part, where I said that implementing these principles requires a combination of knowledge. You have to be knowledgeable. Discipline is not something cherewere. You put one leg, you come out 2 legs. You put one hand, you come out the other hand. No. You have to be knowledgeable, you have to be disciplined, and you need to be strategic in your thinking. It's not for toddlers. It's not for people with feeble minds. For you to get rich, for you to get wealthy, please, you need to be knowledgeable, you need to be disciplined, and you need to be strategic in your thinking. When all these things come into play, then be sure that you are on the path of prosperity. So if there are questions, I think this is the time to show your questions. Let's see.
Could you drop your questions in the chat box?
Yeah, we still have 10 minutes, so right on time.
Let's have any questions you have, please. Being knowledgeable and discipline will go a long way. Yes, Comfort. It will. And so many people joined while Pastor O was talking, so we couldn't welcome them.
Okay.
But just know that you're welcome. So everyone, you're welcome. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Warieta, thank you. We can't mention all the names.
We can't mention all the names.
Yes.
Okay.
Aroro.
But welcome. Thank you for joining.
Yes. Thank you. If there are questions, then we can take them right now. Comments, questions. Okay, someone said today's teaching is so powerful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, someone said this is word wisdom. Okay.
No questions. We have 9 more minutes.
There are questions.
So
Bring them so we can address them.
thank you, Priscilla. Priscilla.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
So waiting for questions, comments. I want to appeal to you once again. Okay. If you go to our page, you will see some of these trainings. We always post them there. So you have the opportunity, you can go there. You can direct your friends to go to that place and then pick any of the things we posted there, just to update themselves. And it will also be nice if you get them to participate in some of these our live programs. Okay, I'm still waiting for comments. Okay. I don't think there are questions. Oh, okay. Innocent say my words are so powerful. Thank you. Okay, I think there's a question there. Okay. Oh, it has. One has to be knowledgeable, disciplined, and strategic. Okay, yes. Okay, great. Okay. Yes, Innocent, I can read you. Eminent Divine, I read you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So in the absence of that, all right, we want to, let me see, somebody is saying something. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In the absence of any question, we'll still want to remind you that you can actually give us topics to talk about, whether it's on leadership or relationship or wealth creation or wellness. You can actually give us a topic you want us to talk about. Is that okay? Just like you can give us prayer requests too. You can give us any topic to talk about. You can give us prayer requests. All right. So that brings us to the end of tonight's program.
Yes.
Depending on where you are, it could even be morning, it could be afternoon. So we'll see you again tomorrow, 6 a.m. morning prayers, 9 p.m. for something else.
Yes, tomorrow is Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. We could do book discussion. We could do storytelling. We could do wellness.
Good.
So that's for tomorrow. So we'll think about it for
9 p.m.
9 p.m. But if there's something in particular you want us to talk about in these lines, let us know. You can send us a DM. Okay?
Okay. Innocent, I'm not going to read out your comments.
Innocent, your how did they say it again? Your comment was read, but significantly no. But
okay, I forgot.
You forgotten that. No, I'm going to remember it. I'm going to remember it. Your comment was read, but successfully ignored.
Yes, your comment was seen and read, but successfully ignored.
We're not going to say anything. Well done. How are you? Anyway, Eminent, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So see you tomorrow. 6 a.m. and 9 p.m.
Yes.
Bye-bye.